Shalom, family. Welcome back to another episode of Hello Friday. This week, we're going to be talking about 6 things to consider to determine if someone is a prophet. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing and clicking the notification bell so that you can be notified when new videos are posted, and also clicking that like button. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into today's topic: 6 things to consider to determine if someone is a prophet. All right, and so the first thing you would want to consider is, does their words line up with the Torah? Right? First John chapter 4, verses 1 through 3, it states, Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of Yah, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Hereby know you the Ruach of Yah. Every Ruach that confesses that Yahushua HaMashiach is come in the flesh is of Yah. And every Ruach that confesses not that Yahushua HaMashiach is come in the flesh is not of Yah. And this is that Ruach of anti-Mashiach, whereof you have heard that it should come, and even now already is in the world. The second thing you want to consider is, did their prophecies come to pass? Let's take a look at Deuteronomy chapter 18, verses 18 through 22. And it states, I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren, like unto you, and will put my words in his mouth. And he will speak unto them all that I shall command him. And it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my words, which he shall speak in my name, I will require it of him. But the prophet which shall presume to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or that shall speak in the name of other gods, even that prophet shall die. And if you say in your heart, how will we know the word which Yahuwah has not spoken? When a prophet speaks in the name of Yahuwah, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which Yahuwah has not spoken. But the prophet has spoken it presumptuously. You should not be afraid of him. The third thing you want to consider is, does their life show the fruit of the Spirit or Yah's character, right? And I'm talking about love, joy, peace, long suffering, which is patience, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, which is humbleness, and temperance, right? Let's take a look at Matthew chapter 7, verses 16 through 20. And it states, You will know them by their fruit. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree brings forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree brings forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that brings not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. Wherefore, by their fruits will you know them. All right, family. And so the fourth thing you want to consider is, has Yahuwah revealed himself to them? Let's take a look at 1 Samuel chapter 3, verses 1 through 21. And it reads, And the child Samuel ministered unto Yahuwah before Eli, and the word of Yahuwah was precious in those days. There was no open vision. And it came to pass at that time, when Eli was laid down in his place, and his eyes began to wax dim, that he could not see. And ere the lamp of Elohim went out in the temple of Yahuwah, where the ark of Elohim was, and Samuel was laid down to sleep, that Yahuwah called El Samuel, and he answered, Here am I. And he ran to Eli and said, Here am I. For you called me. And he said, I called not. Lie down again. And he went and laid down. And Yahuwah called yet again, Samuel. And Samuel arose and went to Eli and said, Here am I, for you did call me. And he answered, I called not, my son. Lay down again. And Samuel did not yet know Yahuwah, neither was the word of Yah yet revealed unto him. And Yahuwah called Samuel again the third time. And he arose and went to Eli and said, Here am I. for you did call me. And Eli perceived that Yahuwah had called the child. Therefore Eli said unto Samuel, Go, lie down, and it shall be, if he calls you, that you shall say, Speak, Yahuwah, for your servant hears. So Samuel went and lay down in his place, and Yahuwah came and stood and called as at other times, Samuel, Samuel. Then Samuel answered, Speak, for your servant hears. And Yahuwah said to Samuel, Behold, I will do a thing in Yasharel, that at which both the ears of everyone that hears it shall tingle. In that day I will perform against Eli all the things which I have spoken concerning his house. When I begin, I will also make an end. For I have told him that I will judge his house forever for the iniquity which he knows, because his sons made themselves vile, and he restrained them not. And therefore I have sworn 7 oaths unto the house of Eli, that the iniquity of Eli's house shall not be purged with sacrifice nor offering forever. And Samuel laid until the morning and opened the doors of the house of Yahuwah. And Samuel feared to show Eli the vision. Then Eli called Samuel and said, Samuel, my son. And he answered, Here am I. And he said, What is the thing that Yahuwah has said unto you? I pray you hide it not from me. Elohim do so to you, and more also, if you hide anything from me of all the things that he said unto you. And Samuel told him every word and hid nothing from him. And he said, It is Yahuwah, let him do what seems him good. And Samuel grew, and Yahuwah was with him, and did let none of his words fall to the ground. And all Yasharel from Dan even to Beersheba knew that Samuel was established to be a prophet of Yahuwah. And Yahuwah appeared again in Shiloh, for Yahuwah revealed himself to Samuel in Shiloh by the word of Yahuwah. All right, family. So the fifth thing you want to consider is, does their message glorify Yahuwah and inspire the pursuit of his principles? Let's take a look at 2 Timothy chapter 3, verses 1 through 9. And it reads, This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yah, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. For of this sort are they that creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sin, led away with diverse lusts, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Now, as Jannes and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. Men of corrupt minds reprobate concerning the faith, but they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be manifest unto all men, as theirs also was. All right, family. And so the sixth thing that you want to consider is, does their message mix truth with deception? Let's take a look at Matthew chapter 4, verses 1 through 11. And it states, Then was Yahusha led up of the Ruach into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward hungry. And when the tempter came to him, he said, If you be the Son of Yah, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of Yah. Then the devil took him up to the holy city, and set him on a pinnacle of the temple, and said unto him, If you are the Son of Yah, cast yourself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning you, and in their hands they shall bear you up, lest at any time you dash your foot against the stone. Yahusha said unto him, It is written again, You shall not tempt Yahuwah Elohika. Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and showed him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them, and said to him, All these things will I give you, if you will fall down and worship me. Then said Yahusha to him, Get out of here, Satan, for it is written, You shall worship Yahuwah Elohika, and him alone shalt you serve. Then the devil left him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him. And so, family, when we consider the prophets of the Most High Yah, we can take a look at Numbers chapter 12 and verse 6 to get a better understanding. And it reads, And Yahuwah came down in the pillar of the cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. And he said, Hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, Yahuwah, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all my house. In 1 Samuel chapter 9, verse 6, it states, And he said unto him, Behold now, there is in this city a man of Yahuwah, and he is an honorable man. All that he says comes surely to pass. Now let us go there. Perhaps he can show us the way that we should go. And so we see here, family, that the prophets of the Most High, when he speaks to them, he gives them a word via vision. He speaks to them via dreams. He makes himself known unto them. And the things that he gives them to say, they are things that will come to pass. And these are ways that we can know that the person or anyone who's saying that they are a prophet of the Most High Yah is a prophet. All right, family. So that's all that we have for today. 6 things to consider to determine if someone is a prophet. Thank you so much for tuning in and sticking around to the end of this video. I pray that it was helpful to you. If you don't mind, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you can be notified when new videos are posted. Remember, if someone says that they are a prophet and the words that they speak do not come to pass, you don't have to be afraid of them, because they do not come by way of the Most High Yah. All right, family, I love you, and I will see you next time. Shalom.